Hey guys, today I've got the 2019 Ram 1500. Now this is the brand new body style. I want to show you some things that are different from the 2018 body. The first thing that really stuck out to me was a brand new grille. Now, no more of the old crosshair style grille that dates way back on Ram. It's a brand new grille, it looks really great. Also, you've got a different headlight. Now this is a little more sleek, a little more subtle, and I really like the look of it as well. And almost every single model that I've seen has had powered by LEDs, which is a newer technology. It's a much more reliable technology. It gives you better lighting, so you got better visibility. I'm really glad that Ram has stepped up to the plate on a lot of those models. Now, if you do have the halogens, you can upgrade those as well. Another thing that's new is they stepped up and they went to a 6-lug wheel versus 5-lug. 5-lug has been Ram's go-to for so long. Going to a 6-lug is definitely big news. And they've also moved some badging up to the hood. Now, this shows 1500, 5.7 Hemi. That's something to be proud of. Why not move it up? I like it. And on that hood is made out of aluminum. Not just the hood, but also the tailgate. They're doing that to shave some weight. They've also incorporated a lot of high-strength steel into the frame. With all that, they've shed about 200 pounds, actually a little north of 200 pounds off of this truck from the 2018 body style. Now, on this truck, one thing that hasn't changed is that 5.7 Hemi V8. Now, that still produces 395 horsepower, it's still rated at 410 for torque, but because it's a lighter truck and because the transmission's a little smarter, you get a lot more command feel as you're driving down the road. Something else is really good to know about the 2019 Ram, specifically in the crew cab, is they extended that cab length by 4 inches. Now, they did not take away from the front of the truck, they did not take away from the bed, they just extended the overall length of the truck by 4 inches. Where they put that? They put it in the back seat. In my opinion, that's the best place they could have put it for a couple of reasons. Number one, if I have adult passengers in the back of my truck, I want them to be comfortable. And number two, and probably more important for me, is if I have kids in the back of my truck and their feet can't touch where I'm sitting, that is a win in my book. And even though that the truck is an additional 4 inches longer, it'll fit in most standard garages, which in this case means that you can have your cake and eat it too. Good job, Ram. Now, this particular truck does have a drop-in bedliner. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and say my piece on this. Drop-in bedliners, I've never really understood why they put them into a brand new truck. They don't really fit just right. It's kind of old technology. They move around a lot. They start to chafe and rub through the paint. It kind of damages the bed while it's trying to protect it. There are better options that are out there, so this is probably gonna be one of the first things that actually comes out of the bed of the truck and replaced with something better. One other thing that's really great on this truck, like we mentioned before, the tailgate is aluminum. It's a very lightweight tailgate. You can lift it right up. This particular model also has a damper built into it, so when you pull the handle on the tailgate, it'll drop down nice and easy for you. Now let's go ahead and move to the inside of the truck. All right, so this is the layout of the Ram. I'm really impressed with the way they've done all their lines. They've kept everything really clean and everything is nice and updated. One thing that I've always liked about Ram is that all their buttons are laid out well and they're not super small. So even if you have work gloves on, you can still operate everything. It's not too far away, it's not too close in. You've also got the dial shifter on this particular Ram and all your four-wheel drive controls here. Okay, now to my right, we've got the 8.4-inch color display. Now, I did not say 12-inch display. The 12-inch display is actually only standard if you get the limited trim package. Now, it's only available if you get the Laramie and up. So this is the Bighorn. I don't even have the 12-inch display available on this truck. This is the optional 8.4-inch display. The standard display is actually only 5 inches, but I've got the 8.4 here. Let me go ahead and show you what it looks like. This has got the push button start. I've got the proximity key. Press the button, starts up. Now the display will take just a moment to come alive. One thing I really appreciate about this display is even though you can touch things and operate things like your volume, your climate control and all that, you can switch to your backup camera and see it at any time. There's also redundant buttons and knobs down here to control all those things as well. So you don't have to worry about driving down the road and having to look down, diverting your eyes from traffic to operate controls. You can, by muscle memory, work your radio controls, your air conditioning, all that sort of thing. So that's something I really appreciate. Another thing that's really great on this truck is there's lots of places for charging. So we've got the USB, USB-C, auxiliary jacks. Down here, everybody's got their phones in their trucks. This is a great place to cradle your phone. It's got a spot where the power line drops out, or you can have it set to the side, and it's going to hold it in place there very well, so you don't have to worry about repositioning the phone every time you hit a pedal or turn the wheel. All right, one of the things I really like about the 2019 Ram is this new center console. Now, this right here, you've got some deep storage up in the front. You've got a nice little cradle area right here where you can rest your phone. Once that phone drops into this place here, if you turn your wheels or hit your brake pedals, your accelerator, you don't have to readjust your phone. It just kind of clamps right down into place. And you can have it upright to where the power cord comes out the bottom as well. Lots of places to charge your phone. You got your USB or USB-C. You've also got an auxiliary port here. If you want more access to this deep storage area, just push the button and slide this back and you got more access there. Or you can completely cover that storage area and have your access to this little storage bin here, along with your coin holders. Now, underneath your armrest, you've got 2 levels of storage. The first level is all the way down to the very bottom, where you've got a little fill line that tells you how far down you need to move to where you're not going to hit anything when you move your divider. And then you've got a second level where you can put some things here. You've also got a USB port here. You can run lines out, that sort of thing. Let's go ahead and move to the back. So here's that great big back seat we were just talking so much about. Now, as you can see, there's tons of legroom back here. Now, something you may have heard about was a reclining rear seat. The way that works is the back seat doesn't necessarily recline. What happens is the seat bottom slides forward a little bit to give you that reclined action. Now, I want to let you know that's an option and it's not on this truck, so I can't show it to you. What I can show you is that this is all about comfort and convenience. Up at the center console, you got a couple of cup holders. You also have some cup holders built into your seat armrest. You've also got a couple of vents back here for your climate control to share all the love from the climate control in the back. We also have some USB ports and USB-C to charge mobile devices. Now, if you want to use the back seat for extra cargo, you do have the ability to do that too. These seats do fold up and they give you a massive area to keep more stuff, as well as you've got the Ram bins on each side. Just fold your carpet back, pull the trap door open, and there you have it, passenger side and driver side, lots of extra storage area. Well, that's my first impression of the 2019 Ram 1500. If you have any questions or you want to personalize your own, call the experts or come visit us online.